9, 8, 7. We have a go for main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
What is up? What is up? What is up, SFL Nation? And welcome back to SFL Nights with AJ Striker. Thank you so much for joining me today, tonight, or whenever you decide to hit that play button or turn on that radio dial. I really appreciate it, y'all. I have a great show, kind of a chill show planned for you tonight. Now, you know, the new season is right around the corner. So I have been inviting guests on to talk about season 27, you know, maybe look back a little bit into season 26, see what we've learned, you know, as coaches and players and things of that nature. So it's going to be a really interesting show. I am waiting for more, well, at least one more person, Devon Simien, to come on. Hopefully he'll be here during the course of the interview, but we'll see. But I do have two of my good friends here. Hold on, let me just make sure I get this banner out the way first. Okay. I do have two of my good friends here that decided to join me. They're both taking their own journeys, and it's interesting how both of them are they're on their own journeys, but within the same realm. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'm going to invite Mr. Alex West and Mr. Chris Porter onto the show this evening. What's going on, fellas? It has been a minute since I've seen both.
It's good, y'all. It's good, AJ. What's up, Alex?
Time has passed, and yet I still feel like it was just a minute ago. But no. Whoa, it's been months.
Indeed, man. Indeed. We all getting a little grayer, you know, faster, it seems.
Who's counting? It's me. I'm checking every day to see how many more gray beard hairs I'm getting. I don't like the number. We're not talking about it.
Whatever you do, don't pull them out. Don't cut them out because they grow faster.
Well, they don't worry. They'll grow back anyways. That's not the problem. They're very stubborn. any I pluck out, a new one will take its place anyhow. So it's very I am Spartacus.
I got a couple coming in. They all right there.
Oh, hey, that's Hudson Cruz right there. Hey, Hudson.
It's like I cut him Monday, and all of them came out. I was like, damn. I trimmed my beard, they just popped out. Like, what is that?
That's coaching shit. That's
Gotta embrace it, though. Gotta embrace it.
Man, indeed. Unreal fan 11, wiser indeed, babe. Indeed. That is a mark of wisdom. Well, thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate you both for taking the time out to chill with me tonight. Let's start off with, real easy questions. First of all, what's new with you, like in your personal life, that you would be willing to share with us? And let me start with you first, Coach Poe, on that.
With my personal life, actually last night, me and my son, my 5-year-old son, we went to this promotion, SoCal Pro Wrestling. Ooh. And then we ended up, my friend is actually, he has one of the championships of the promotion. So he was like, hey, do you want to come out and carry the flag with us for me? I was like, yeah. So me and my son came out, but then my son, he slapping the fans like he in the wrestling thing, and he trying to go into the ring, he going backstage. So he had a little fun with that. And then as far as I have a podcast that I'm doing, my regular podcast, Pro Politicking. That's the one I interview a lot of guests and pro wrestlers, athletes. But also I started a veterans podcast called Still Serving. So I've been interviewing a lot of veterans of late. I probably interviewed about 25 so far. So I like hearing about the veteran stories. It's kind of more, a little refreshing, and just to hear a lot of where they came from, and a lot of them are still serving today. And then the main thing, you see Mississippi General, so I did put in a bid for SFL team. So that's what I'm working on besides that. So besides that, life is good, life is great.
Dope, man. I saw that. We're going to talk a little bit about the Mississippi Generals, definitely. But I did see that, I think someone took a picture, a video, and you put it in your server of you guys yesterday. Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah, he had fun. We ended up going home, and he ended up staying up to 1 o'clock. So I think that adrenaline kicked in. He wanted to watch it on TV. He wanted to watch it because they were streaming it live, so he wanted to watch the playback. So yeah, he had fun.
That's dope. And I have been checking out your show, your Politicking show, and the new veteran show too. I have been watching too. So good. Keep up the good work, man. You do really good things. And a lot of times people just want to be heard, and those stories are important because you always get one side of it, or get one aspect, but when you get to hear from different sides, it's dope. So congratulations. Alex, what's new with you?
Man, I got one thing that's just kind of is a change of pace. I gave up on running a rat race and trying to get into an office again and trying to do what I've been doing for the last 9 years in finance, doing risk analysis. I gave up on that. After doing a little more research into it, one, the work that I do, I could only get on entry level where I'm doing. So I decided, okay, I need to do something different, start fresh, and got plugged into still doing finance, but instead of doing risk, and instead of working for a big company processor, now I'm just doing financial coaching and looking into actually helping people reduce the amount of money that they're paying on their insurance on a month-to-month basis, try and get them paid off their debts faster, and get it to where they can actually retire on 7 figures, so you can actually retire. So that's all without actually charging them either. So that's what I'm working on right now, is actually getting my licenses so that I can do all that. And I've got a great coach and trainer who's helping me every step of the process, and I'm excited about it. So now I'm just essentially getting started working for myself and looking for clients.
Man,
that's my big thing. Thank you.
Hey, man, it is.
It's nice to have purpose. What I get to wake up and I say, what is my goal today? Save someone money, get them out of debt in 11 years instead of 50.
Man, I'm telling you, because I swear these bills and these prices gonna keep climbing. So if somebody could actually be a hero and help people, see things a little bit differently, that's a blessing. So I wish you the best of luck in that.
Thanks.
Indeed, indeed. So, Chris, now are you a defensive coordinator?
I'm no
Or Albuquerque?
Swole does the defense, but I would say I'm more of the head coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more the I mean, because me and Swole work together. I do offense and do defense, but I'm like at the end, I'm the one that I'm pretty much the head coach because Swole is the GM and the owner. So
Gotcha. Okay. So
he
thank
kind
you.
of took over when I coached in Cannon, I was the defensive coordinator, but then in Mike Twin School was the offensive coordinator. But the last season I was there, he kind of didn't want to do it no more. So I was doing both sides. My last season, I just didn't tell nobody. And then I went to Atlanta, and then Atlanta I was the head coach, but Swole was the defensive coordinator. So it was always like we always been working together. And then like I said, so when we went to Albuquerque, I kind of just took over that role. But I would say I do offense, but then like I said, I do help with defense too. But he brings in defense, but I say I'm the one that always submits the final game plan every week.
Got you. So I asked him this the last time we were on the show together. You know, what happened? Season 26 to Albuquerque. Because typically I'm used to you guys being deep in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And I want to know from your perspective, what changed or what happened?
Man, we just had a hard schedule. we went 6-6. We beat Vancouver. We beat Vancouver by a lot. Vancouver won. We won like 4 straight at the end. So man, we just had a hard schedule. Like we like every week pretty much. We had no. I think we had OKC, but we had OKC at the end. Besides that, it was like we was playing playoff teams every week. So hey, it be like this sometimes. Like sometimes you don't get no. I think since we made playoffs like two or 3 years in a row. Mm-hmm. I think that kind of like I said, we just got a hard schedule last season. Like I said, we went 6-6, so I'll take that. Like I said, we won 4 in a row in the end, and then we could have made it. We was like almost made it, almost didn't make it. And then last time I checked, we beat Arizona. We beat Arizona 2 seasons in a row. Last time I checked, so.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the games that you lost, though. We ain't talking about Arizona.
I don't be talking, so people don't be knowing. But we beat Vancouver twice. Like, yeah, we beat Vancouver too. And then even people don't understand. Like, actually, so in Cannon, the playoff season, we beat Vancouver 40-0. That was me. That was me. 40-0. We beat them in the playoffs. That was me. But it don't get said, but that was me. Then we beat them again. So I like beating Vancouver because even though they did win, I'm glad to say we beat them. I beat them. I think I might have a winning record against Vancouver, but hopefully we can beat them next time we play them too.
I mean, well, iron sharpens iron. So in order for you to be better, like you gotta beat the best. You know, be the best.
That's why we've been beating y'all heads. We've been beating y'all heads.
Okay. I like how you keep saying that. Okay.
I'm just saying we beat y'all 2 seasons in a row and nobody.
Yeah, I don't think it was 2 seasons. I gotta double check that because I can't be trusting.
We beat y'all the last 2 seasons.
Nah, bro. I can't be trusting everything I hear. You know.
You better look it up. I'm telling you.
Oh, I will. You know I will.
I circle y'all games. Y'all games are like Super Bowl games to me. So I be really. I want to make sure, like certain games, even if it ain't playoffs, it's certain teams I see is like every time I was trying to beat Baltimore, I never beat them, but I really wanted to beat Baltimore.
Tell me about
teams, I see them, I be wanting to beat them. But like I said, last season we just had a hard schedule. But like I said, 6-6, we won our last 4. We was like, I think however many teams made it, we was like the one right under the last team. So we almost made it. We just, like I said, it was just that mathematical stuff. But we didn't have a losing record, so I'll take that. Like I said, every season's not going to be some seasons you're not going to have like where you win it all. You just got to learn from them and keep going.
I think it was really a well-played season for Albuquerque overall. Just looking at it from the side, the team as a whole, like there are sometimes you catch a few bad breaks and that can't always be helped, but it feels like there was just only it was one game. It was exactly one game that you needed, not only to get into the playoffs, but it was it's one of those where I feel for them because they're a stumbling block. They're such a great stumbling block team. If y'all had beaten Pittsburgh in week 2, that is the one I think that is the big one. That Pittsburgh is one of those that whenever you lose to them, it really sucks because they're a good team, and they're always going to play to the level of their competition, and they're always going to give you a run for your money. And you try to catch them in down years whenever they have them because of how good the Menors are building something over there. It's an organization that I respect a lot of, having been a rival of theirs. Y'all almost I think that if y'all had actually made it to the playoffs, there could have been some real noise in that run there.
Yeah, I was actually then another thing, like just behind the scenes, like I think when we was 2-6, we started saying we was like, hey, we need to look at this cap and get under the cap. So for the rest of the season, we started cutting.
Yeah, that make deal.
We went 4-0 still. Doing that, we was like, we got under the cap. We're like $46 million now. So we got that low under the cap, and we was cutting. And that's what I was most proud of. I was most proud of. We was regressing, and we went 4-0 during a regression. Like people don't know that. Like
the only team I think
during those weeks, and we won all those last games. We beat y'all regressing. So it's like, I take that. Like I said, that was me. I really had to coach because I was like, it was hard. It was hard to do that and win still.
It was well timed by your coaches too, because it was the perfect turn of the schedule to be able to eat some like that. The riskiest game that you had was Arizona. It was a good run. Hey, that's Eden.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's lovely. Good to see you, baby.
Yeah,
well, yeah, absolutely. And again, when you say, iron sharpens iron at the end of the day, I think there was a lot that you guys had to deal with too, on and off the field too. So to still in at 500 was good, It was just, again, I guess I'm just so used to you guys going deeper. So I want to know, before I move on to Alex, what do you want Albuquerque's gameplay to be known for? What do you want Albuquerque to be ultimately known for?
I just wanted to be known for, when you play us, you just know it's gonna be a game, and no matter who you are. That's all I want to know. Like, just know we're well coached from top to bottom, and we pay attention to detail. Yeah, I had something else happen too, man. I was disappointed in myself because I was like, man, like another thing happened. Like I said, I shouldn't be saying all this, but I'm just gonna let y'all know another thing happened because it's like behind the scenes stuff that you don't understand sometimes. So, season getting started.
Secret squirrel stuff.
Season getting started. I got a new computer. I bought a brand new computer, so I'm like, go in. Tell me why. And it was a brand new computer, like say like 3 Gs on it. So I'm like, okay, this is tight. So right when the season starts, it like barely fell. It even fell on the mattress, and then my whole screen just went out. And I'm like, man, what's going on? And I'm like, damn, the season's about to start. So I'm like, shit, I don't want to get it fixed, but I'm like, I just bought it. So then I had to send it in. I went to Best Buy, the Geek Squad. They talking about, oh, it's gonna take about a month. I'm like, a month? I'm like, really? And they was like, yeah. So it took like 3 weeks. So I think like the first 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks, I couldn't even do nothing until I got my computer back. And then once I got the computer back, I had to play catch up. But in the first 3 weeks, we was kind of like, it was more just swole, and I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So I was disappointed because a lot of them games, like you said, I just wish I had my computer set up and it went down. But like I said, some stuff happened. Even the year before that, shit, I was in the hospital with gallbladder surgery. Like shit happened. Like it'd be other shit happening. So that's why I'm in the hospital with surgery. Even when I was in Canada one time, I was in the hospital like a week with shit. I just don't be talking about it, but it'd be like real life stuff going on. That's why
that makes sense.
Yeah, people stuff be going on but still, like I said, I still want to be known for no matter what's going on. Even though when you coach it, like you're never gonna have a week where I'll be like, unless it's like I said, the computer. But besides that, I'm gonna give I usually spend I'm spending about at least about 60 hours going to prepare against whoever I play with. Like I'm gonna make sure I prepare the best I can. Like I said, I'd be like, by the time I remember one time, man, like we beat a team and I prepared so hard and tears just started rolling down my face because it was just like, dang, like I said, when you put all that work in and you get the results you want, it's just like, man, that shit crazy. So yeah, I just want to be known for like being one of the best. I guess what I would be want to known for. That's what I want to be known for.
Indeed. And you know what? Thank you for sharing that with us. You know, it does give perspective because some people, I promise I'm gonna get to your question, Alex. But some people feel like, you know, when you're an entertainer, when you're a coach, when you're doing all of this, even when you're a commissioner, right? You have to be there. You have to be this. But you're also human and things happen, you know? So if you're behind on things, if things are just not flowing the way it usually would, just be understanding and have the grace, you know, to be able to be like, all right, I get that. But I thank you for sharing that, you know, because I had no idea you was going through that. I had no idea about the gallbladder surgery. I'm grateful that you made it through, you know, good and everything. But yeah, so you just got to be careful, you know, when you're saying certain things because you never know what people go through. Yeah. Alex, former Lexington's Miners member.
Yeah.
Over to Detroit. So moving isn't just changing teams, it's changing lives. So what was the toughest part about relocating your entire family? And why was Detroit the right opportunity for you guys? The right place?
Well, it's not. The hardest thing about relocating the entire family, for me personally, is one thing. Because Boys to Men had a great song about it. It's so hard to say goodbye. I'm not going to do it. I can't.
You could have.
To yesterday. But no, it's hard to say goodbye to the franchise that, you know, I was playing with literally as soon as I stepped foot onto the league, joined the squad at large. To not be a minor anymore is a little surreal, but time marches on, team needs shift, and one of the things that has been a personal goal has been an opportunity for as many of my friends and family that join the league that want to all be able to play together in the same place at the same time. And everyone had opportunities to see where they would land naturally via the draft, via free agent signings, get seasons in other places. But whenever it became clear, whenever there was communications between me and the Lexington front office that I wasn't going to be returning and they weren't going to be extending me another contract for season 27, I had already felt that like there was only so much time there for me if I was going to be able to play with all of my friends and family. So I was asking questions to see if there was anywhere. And for a while it didn't seem like there was going to be, because it's easy to get a single wide receiver spot. It's not too hard to get a wide receiver spot, especially if you're bringing along an offensive lineman. But things start getting more complicated the more players you start adding to the mix. And it is no small thing for any one team to have a starting spot for a quarterback, a halfback, a wide receiver, a cornerback, and a safety. And to then have room for two offensive linemen on the side. That's a big ask, a very tall order, and one that no team in the league that was not Detroit was even willing to entertain. Detroit had some of these holes naturally, and has by virtue of their own roster building and construction, they have a lot of very creative player builds and a lot of things they can do that allow people to play multiple roles. So having so many specialists suddenly come in and having the outgoing personnel they expected, suddenly they needed a quarterback. They needed a wide receiver. and they were able to move another wide receiver over to make room for the new halfback. There's a lot of seamless transitioning here where we're lucky to be able to fill in a lot of gaps that Detroit would otherwise have maybe been scrambling a little bit to fill if I and my family weren't looking for another place to land. It's very serendipitous how it all came about. The hard part wasn't deciding on Detroit as the place. The hard part was being patient and waiting to see if there was anywhere else or if there was anyone else, because it wasn't a surefire thing at all that everyone would be able to go. And if it wasn't going to be everyone, then it wasn't going to be a guarantee until it was, okay, nowhere's going to take everyone. Here's where I could get the most of us playing. That's at the end of the day, the goal was to get as many of us on the same place as we could. And thankfully, we didn't have to compromise. We got exactly what we wanted. And even better, a lot of us are going from very disparate teams, varying points on the win-loss record. And in one case, we've got someone who has not actually played a meaningful snap of SFL action. In terms of really playing football, because we don't count kneel downs and we don't count holding for field goals. Sorry, folks. Respect to the Mexico City Aztecs, but Dakota's ready to play. Dakota's been ready to play, and I couldn't be more excited to be able to play with them.
Indeed. Swole joining the mix. What's going on? Good to see you.
That's my brother, man.
And Unreal, that's that corner. That's that corner I told you about. That's Hudson Cruz right there.
Okay, I was wondering. I was going to ask you who this was. Thank you for being here, Hudson. Doug Day, All-Star linebacker. Doug Day in the house coming after Detroit this season. All right.
Come see me, Doug. Come see us, Doug. You're going to either try and come blitz off the edge, but you're going to leave a nice spot over on that side of the field. I'm going to be running slant routes all day.
Yeah, y'all got Miles over there.
Oh, there we got.
He was over there. He was in Canada with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I know y'all pretty in good hands if y'all got him over there. Cause I know he knows some things.
So, dude, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm crazy excited for our coaching staff, our front office staff, and just the people that are in this particular locker room and in the coaching rooms. It's a really exciting place to be right now. And expectations are understandably high, but there's a little bit of confidence that the rest of the team is carrying that's infectious, and we're just all of us are so ready for football. I can't tell you how ready for football we are.
Okay, well, since we so ready for football,
looking at that, y'all got enough linemen?
We have 6.
What?
Yeah. Come on,
one of those.
Hey, no. Here's the thing: we've got 5. We got 5 actual players there. Oliver Trask and Landon Stone are the two friends of mine. The others are there. The others are all players in their own rights. But one of them is, I know, a coach player that's been like getting a little drip fed a little bit, because you never know if someone's gonna get hurt. And technically, there's 6 linemen in a goal line formation, so why not? Most teams don't have the luxury. That's why not. But if you got it, just plan around it.
Yeah, I see y'all got a deep team.
Before we move on to your schedule, because I was going to shoot straight over there, because I do have both of your schedules available. I wanted to know which teams you're looking forward to playing this season and which ones you kind of be like, we definitely going to have to study for this one. But Alex, you served as SFLm commissioner.
Yes, I did.
How has
got the
that
T-shirt gave back?
Huh?
Got the T-shirt. Glad to pass it on.
I was go ask go there. So, how has that experience changed your initial thoughts of being a commissioner? Like, did you have a specific thought process of how things will go? And then after you've been through it and now you're on the other side, did it go the way you thought it would?
There's the reality of life was that whenever it was just a matter of it became apparent that my leadership as I came in to put the patient on life support. I got the patient on life support. They survived the worst of the crisis moment. We still have an SFLm. But at a certain point, you take the patient out of the ICU, you get them out of the ER, and you get them in the hands of a specialist who's going to handle care from there. Someone who's going to do something more personalized and something that's going to not be moving fast and breaking whatever you have to try and keep something alive. I moved fast. I broke a lot of things. I made a few people upset. I understand. But also, I think the reason that's not why I stepped down. I stepped down because I wasn't able to consistently be present in communications during the season and during points between the season. And that's, we talk about life is a lot, has been a lot. I'm in Oklahoma now. I used to be in Texas. I'm selling my old house. I think. I don't know yet. That has to be resolved. We'll see. There's a lot that's in change for me. And I am fortunate that I ended up accidentally training my replacement just by virtue of putting together a staff of people that cared about the SFLm and wanted to make a difference. Being able to hand off that responsibility to someone who then got to learn from my mistakes, because I came at this with not the most radical, but a very radical approach to a lot of things that I identified as existing problems for new customers, new people joining the SFLm, trying to join the league. And she's been able to see what the consequences of those decisions were, what the outcomes were. And Ellie's done an incredible job, I think, of steering us from there and bringing in the draft in a way that actually has consequence, even going from having a draft of only 8 players and making that work, and then being able to, in the very next draft, actually do a 21-player draft, something that actually had coherency and cogency from top to bottom. How much Ellie has learned in the course of taking over the role is so heartening. And the process of the transition was better than I could have ever expected, because I gave her so little, I feel, to work with. Ellie didn't have an easy job going in, and she, in my opinion, still smashed it, given what she had to work with.
Indeed, and you had to learn, right? Everybody learns differently, trial by fire. You were kind of, you wanted it, but then you kind of thrown into it too, because you had no idea really what you was getting into. Especially
originally, I just wanted to be an owner, and just that was my only goal, was to first and foremost, is there even going to be an SFLm? Well, maybe not. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. What
needs to happen for that to be able to happen? Because I think it's needed. I didn't ever fully want it. I wanted the SFLm to be able to continue. And in that moment, if I wasn't the person to stand up and do something about it, there wasn't going to be anyone else to do it. So I wanted the SFLm to persist, and I'm glad that it is. And now I just have to push the buttons. That's a lot less stressful.
Heck yeah. Indeed. Coach, Atlanta meant so many to so many players in the league. what was some of your favorite memories of your Atlanta Swarm days, and how did being on Atlanta help shape you into the coach that you are today?
I think the most important thing I remember Mark. He always saying good morning every morning. So I thought that was like no matter what, he always said good morning. So I thought that was something. And then like I just seen how Swole was. Like Swole was just consistent, even with like how he posts the content, how he does the graphics. And then like I said, Siege at the time was there, and he was so like just open and friendly. Then I think we had Moose. We had Billy Ray Valentine. We had
Man.
Rodney. And then like I said, we wasn't about no we didn't. I mean, we wanted to win, but I kind of think they already won. So I think when I joined, it was like 2 seasons after they just won the championship. So they already knew what it took to win. So they was already at a high level. But at the same time, it was more of a family atmosphere, and I like that. So that's why like me and Mark are still tight to this day. Me and Swole, that's like one of my closest friends in the league. So I just enjoy the fact that I met some people through this league, and they're still my friends. And like I'm saying, actually, like now we're considering like my real life friends. And first it was just internet, thing.
Right.
So yeah, but a lot, like I said, Atlanta's like I said, just a lot of good people through that team, and like even now I communicate with a couple like BDG. I communicate with him a little bit now, so like I said, just like that was almost 5-6 years ago. So that lets you know how tight we were as a family over there. And like I said, I left. I was at Cannon for like 2-3 seasons, and I told him, hey, I think I'm leaving Cannon. Hey, you want to come be our coach? Like, yeah. So like I said, like, and then like even now, like Swole and Mark are actually helping with my bid. They're part of the ownership. So yeah, and then like Mark could tell you like, oh, when I told him I was trying to do this, he was like, hey, I was preparing you for this. So like I said, they're not really where they're trying to like hold you down and keep you at a level. They want to bring you in and want you to flourish. So I guess I went to the right place. I went to the place where I was able to see a winning organization, but then I was able to leave, grow, come back, leave again. So it's all love. Ain't no, oh, you ain't on our team no more. So I just went to the right place.
Did I really wish Mark would have stayed. He even if he didn't own the team, I think the league would have benefited from his leadership mentality. You know, he was a really good leader, and he had a way of explaining things to you that you get it. Because we used to talk like about everything, and he would really give some really good advice. So if you talk to Mark again, tell him I asked about him, and tell him that I hope that everybody is well in that old squad. Man, that was some good times.
Well, like I said, he's co-owner now, so he's around. He's a part of Mississippi
Yes.
General.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say hi, because I thought that I know he was going through some things and stuff. So
He shows up to a lot of SFLm broadcasts at various points. He does a lot for us down there.
Yeah, now
if you check on any broadcast late in the third quarter, there's a 50-50 shot that Mark Lopez is in there.
No.
Oh.
We talking
Oh no, I've got my marks confused. My brain. Chisholm.
Yes.
That's my bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, Swarm owner.
Yeah, but that's good to know that he's gonna be helping out.
Yeah.
We're
That's
gonna talk about
exciting.
it very much.
Yeah, like I said, if anything, I think just having him in, like I said, I'm pretty sure he's gonna give me feedback when needed. But like I said, having him in our locker room and like I said, helping me and just building that community up, it's gonna be big.
Indeed.
A Hall of Famer, so we already starting right.
Yeah, you're definitely on the right path. We're talking a little bit about our schedules for season 27 coming up. Who are you most looking forward to facing on Albuquerque? And who is someone that you know that you're going to have to spend some more time, maybe more than 60 hours to prepare for?
No, I'm learning. I'm learning now. So what I gotta start doing I'm just gonna take one game at a time, and I'm gonna treat each game like it's Super Bowl. Because, like I said, it be so close, and like I said, we didn't make playoffs because of one game, so I'm realizing how important each game is. So each game is important. I'm taking everybody is important. I don't really see I'm not gonna say, hey, this game is more important. I'm each game, each week, I'm gonna be in the moment with the schedule. So right now, Lexington is the top team. So I'm looking at them like they food, and they gonna get it. Then after that, it's gonna be LA. Then whoever's going down that schedule, I'm gonna try my best to win every game. Even if I don't win every game, I want to be prepared. I'm gonna prepare as we, be in the best position our team can win. So I'm gonna try that each week, and I just want to be to do that. Like I said, I don't want to look too far ahead and all that no more.
Look at you being all diplomatic.
Yeah. But whoever on the schedule, like I said, I don't want to look at it like that. Like I said, just whoever on the schedule, they on our schedule.
We gonna have to look at
it. They get smoked. They all get smoked. Ain't that what what's the cat's name? Montez Ford and them be saying? Street Profits. We won't smoke. We won't smoke. We won't smoke.
I love it, man. So Detroit. Alex, same question. Are you gonna give it the same diplomatic answer as Coach Paul?
No, of course not. I don't have a reputation to protect or uphold. I get to shoot my mouth off a little bit, but only respectfully, because it's pretty simple. There's a list of teams that have someone that came to play to Detroit to play with me and my friends and my family. And if you lost someone, we want to show you up. That's simple. Arizona should be very, very happy to not be seeing the Cats on the schedule. If you see us in the playoffs, you will be less happy to see us. Full stop. Lexington is sweating us in week 1. I am looking to show up Nate Haslip if he's still around. I want to make J-Rock cry. I want to make Lexington weep bitter tears that they decided to let me go. It is personal. I do love them, but I want to make them miserable, and that's just a fact. Mexico City, we absolutely want to embarrass because we want Dakota to get into a duel and destroy. These are ambitions. These are goals. We don't know what's going to happen, but speaking as someone who knows what he wants to see, speaking as someone who knows how excited we are as a squad and how confident we are in ourselves, there's no reason that I shouldn't be excited to watch this team week in and week out. I believe in myself. I believe in my family, and I think that we are going to make all kinds of noise.
There you go.
Also, just because I respect them so much and I love them as a team, and they're late on the schedule, so it's going to be a hard matchup, Birmingham. I love Jimmy Hatsis. I love Michael Goodman. I respect the hell out of them. That's going to be a hard fight, so I'm going to be looking at that one.
So you're not scared of Chicago?
I respect Chicago, but no, I'm not. I'm not shaking in my boots. I do like the redesign, though. I do like the redesign.
Yes.
Chicago, I mean, yeah, they cool.
I need proof they can run the football.
Yeah, I was surprised last year because I was just thinking, I was like, I thought they were gonna get off last year, but
it was fun. It's a great setup, but like Chicago, I respect them. We're gonna have to beat them in their house at the last week of the season. But right before that, we do have Mexico. We have Vancouver, and we have Birmingham right there. And at least we're at home for Vancouver, but we're away for Birmingham. That's those are two tough matchups if we are in the middle of a playoff race. If we're in the playoff hunt, if we're trying to jockey for position or jockey for seeding, we can't afford to lose those late games. We can't afford to drop those two. That goes from 1 seed to 4 seed real quick.
First, do I see him in the chat? So I see Mr. Mark in the chat. What is going on, man?
Oh, you know, my brother, man. It's like if I say his name 3 times, he gonna appear. I tell y'all.
Say his name and he appears.
Yep.
It is good. Oh my God. I have not seen
I believe in Marxism.
We want you to come back, man. Well, you're already back. You're gonna hopefully be helping Mississippi Generals. But I was just saying, man, your leadership, the quality of leadership, all the conversations that you and I've had, over the years, and how you helped me through my personal issues and stuff like that, man. I appreciate it. So if you help them the way you help me, then I understand why people love you, man. So hopefully, you'll be back and you'll be helping everybody out, man. Because I'm really happy to see you. It's been a minute. And as far as Detroit not being on Arizona's schedule, y'all better be glad you're not on our schedule because we got some revenge. We got some revenge because that was an easy ass. That was an easy ass loss that we took. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was pissed because I knew we were supposed to win that damn game. I was like, "There's no way in Southwest hell we were supposed to lose to Detroit like that."
Maybe not, but you'll still hold the L either way. This is the upgrade. This is the upgrade season.
Make it to the playoffs.
Absolutely. That one. Put a stamp on it and ship it.
Come on, man. Let's do it. I wish we could play right now.
Tell Eddie you want to schedule an exhibition. We'll see what we can swing. I'll make some noise for it. I want it. You know what? If Eddie sends me a real playbook and the roster file, I'll get JW to make a roster file and give me something. I'll even do the courtesy of broadcasting it, not on the main channel, but I'll do a little. I'll broadcast a little something. Give me the unis. I need Arizona uniforms.
Oh boy, Ashley, who you got? T. I'll tackle her all day long. See, you know what? Don't touch my girl.
How about your schedule then? Since you asking us.
Yo, let's get into it.
We're not.
No. We ain't letting you slide. We're steering back around. I want to know.
Did I say
people want to know?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm looking at it. Yeah.
First
of all, you love us.
Eddie always pissing off Cam, and he always giving us a hard schedule. But I think
y'all have Lexington for the last game of the season. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Lexington's revamp is really exciting, pretty crazy to see how many. It's very bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet.
We'll see. Oh my!
We got a Monday night
Return of Ghosts of the Past.
Actually, we got a Monday night game.
Yes, we do. I hope you bring your ass because definitely.
The Monday night games, that shit really feel like Monday night football to me. So you can't go out. I think we had one bad Monday night game. That shit hurt. I don't like having money. I know a lot of people like games. So you gotta be ready for those games,
man, for real. Because all the attention is on you. Trust me.
No, you can't be slipping on those games. Too many people watching.
I think.
I want to show bet. There's the only matchup that I'm seeing on the lineup is between you two. Come on, let's get simple stakes.
But okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Whoever wins the Albuquerque game, if AZ wins, then the coaches and owners of Albuquerque will have to rock the Arizona logos and vice versa for 1 week.
Yo, I'd take that. That's Decent Stakes.
Because I ain't got no money. I'm telling you right now. I ain't got no cash.
I was thinking it's either that or like a selfie or something. A little selfie with the logo. Other team's logo.
I don't know. Could we beat y'all last?
Whipped cream pie to the face. That one's a classic.
Well, you said you beat us
just
last
stirring up
time,
trouble.
So it shouldn't be no problems, right? It shouldn't be no problem, right?
We weren't trying to do all this last time when we beat y'all. We beat y'all last 2 times. Now you trying to make a deal all this. What? And y'all at home too. So I don't know about that.
No, man, come on, bro. You said you was looking. We circled on your schedule from what I remember you saying. Circle.
I said one game at a time.
Oh, no, we changed. Okay. Albuquerque will definitely be a challenge. Vancouver would definitely be a challenge. I really think.
So I did double check, and we did beat y'all the last 2 seasons. So we beat y'all 21 to 18, 25, and then we beat y'all last season. So like I said, we have beat y'all the last 2 seasons. I'm not
Okay, so that means it shouldn't be no problem for you to go ahead and make this bet then, right? Go on.
No, I'm saying what was the bet at the last 2 seasons? That's all I'm saying. We could have did a bet then. I didn't hear nothing about no bet. Now you trying to do
Were
a
you
bet.
on the show last 2 seasons? Were you available last 2 seasons? Because what you told me was that you was off, you had life stuff to do. You had different things you was going through. So that's why you wasn't here.
I'm going to talk to Swole, see what Swole want to do. Swole want to make a move. We might have to make a move. I'm going to talk to the boss and see what he want to do.
Hey, Eddie, they want to, okay, first of all, Eddie, Detroit wants an exhibition game. Alex is all over that. He said he'll even call it. And then who else? They was talking about Coach Poe said he was going to whoop our butts on Monday night.
She's coming out here talking to Eddie like, and they.
Because he might have missed all of that. Just want to make sure he know.
It's gonna be a 3-game winning streak we gonna have going against y'all.
When my nephew ran to get his mama.
I'm gonna tell.
Yeah, because we beat y'all. We beat y'all 23-3 last season.
And he said, and he was beating him. Sorry, that's rude. I'm having fun today. I'm having fun.
You should. All right, so. That's going to be fun. I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right, we're going to look forward, guys. So, Alex, what should Detroit fans expect from this organization this season? And what is one storyline people should keep an eye on this season?
I think it kind of writes itself, doesn't it? The goal is continued excellence despite a massive cast change. There's going to be a whole bunch of new starters on both sides of the ball. There's going to be a lot of new faces, a lot of familiar faces stepping into new roles or stepping into the background. Not necessarily entirely away from the team, but either from a starting role into a supplemental role where they're doing something dual purpose or off the bench, or in some cases, instead of being on the bench, fully just committing to the front office of the coaching room. There's a lot of expectations that I think are rightfully being placed upon anyone that's got the last name West or anyone associated with us. We are being put into critical positions, and we expect and are expected to perform. So this team just lost in the championship. The expectation is still to get back to that championship for everyone else in that locker room, even though there's a massive overhaul. And in fact, we're expected as a group to elevate our performance. We want to win the championship instead of just showing up. A participation trophy is not something that this league gives out. There are no silver medals.
Right.
Indeed. 1 second, baby. Yeah, because I mean, the storyline will say, "Oh my God, how is it, that Detroit lets go a quarterback that took them to the championship, and replaced him with, a promising one. How do you know to trust that gut feeling, or to go with what you know at the end of the day?"
Some of it would be me speaking out of turn or speaking on behalf of the front office, but certain places and times, whenever there are changes that happen on a bigger level, these things are usually planned out ahead of time, and it was pretty clear. I want to say at least from what I recall, later in the season that Ethan and Detroit were going to be parting ways. I can't remember exactly when, or even if I could, I would want to be vague about that because I don't know for certain. I just know when I found out things indirectly. So when that change happened, it was ultimately, as far as I know, amicable because Ethan's been nothing but a class act in the Detroit spaces, in our spaces since he left. And it's been one of those things where the onus is on us to step in because it's not just Ethan, it's also CJ. That's Marco joked that it's the first unofficial SFL like for like trade where just one wide receiver is swapping for another wide receiver from one team to the other. But it's, I think, a little bit of a who's happy in what system they're operating in, what they're expecting or what they're looking for out of their teams. I'm happy playing a number 2 role. Yeah, I got a whole lot of yards and I got my first All-Star nod, but I wasn't expecting that from Lexington this season. I was expecting for Gabe Manning to have a great season, and he sure did.
He always does. He paid him now.
Yeah. So we're looking to come in and not necessarily smash out of the water what our predecessors were doing, but we're just looking to maintain that same quality and standard of excellence.
Okay. You definitely gonna be on watch, baby. I'll tell you that.
Oh, we know it. Hello, Mr. Gage.
What's going on, Eddie?
Shit. Stop at my cousin's house on the way to the crib, check on him. You know, say y'all prayers for him. He got a lot of stuff he's dealing with. But God is good, so he's going to let it play out.
Indeed. Definitely say a prayer for him. But, yeah, Alex wants to have an exhibition game for Detroit.
Oh, that's cool.
Give me an excuse to rattle JW's cage. I'll make him give me a uniform and a playbook. Give me a uniform and a playbook, and I'll gin up something nice for us. Get the emulator all set up.
I'll do you one even better. I'll let Keith serve as our head coach for that game.
Spicy. I'm into it.
Might as well. So.
Just make sure he doesn't. Just don't let him send an Oregon Waves playbook in.
We should have a. What you trying to say, man?
Stop it. Damn.
What you trying to say? Was it 2-9 or whatever it was?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. Hey, as someone who was deeply involved and part of the ownership for a franchise that I think got maybe one regular season win all season, I've been there. I've been down.
Were they 2-8 or 2-9? What was it? I forgot.
Oh, I think they ended up 2-8.
Yeah, something like that.
I could be wrong. I'm embarrassing myself not knowing that one. I was there. I should know.
Right? How the hell you? That's bad, man. You got to.
It was 2-8. It was 2-8. It was 2-8. It couldn't have been 2-9.
Okay.
It was 2-8.
It's all good. I'm gonna tell him. Make sure he tighten his book up. And take out his frustrations from last season on y'all.
Yeah, you should let him go.
So Doug, they asked, "Are you in a cop car right now?"
No, I got damn $8,000 computer server back there, so they keep this shit locked down.
Cage.
Okay. Did you have any questions? I know you're just not getting home. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask the panel before you got back in the house?
No, but you know what though? The reason I want to call in because I want to, I was listening to Alex talking, running his mouth, and I like that kind of stuff. You know, he would come in and say, "Oh, you know what, man? I just hope we have a good season and we have a good game and everybody come out healthy and good game no matter." No, man, talk your shit. He in it. Sorry.
It's real. It's real though. It's real though. Like I appreciate and love and respect the camaraderie that people have, but also like MJF is the most exciting man in wrestling right now, and I won't hear nothing else because he talks it. He lets them know. He does not hold back. And I'm not trying to be that kind of a bad attitude, bad mouth man, but come on, let's get it. We play football. Let's act like it.
I like people come. Damn, it's in the car. Hold on, baby. I like people who come in. Man, I gotta walk back over here. I like people.
Eddie's just using this as an excuse to show off his house.
No, my daughter got like 6 packs of gum for school, and I took one of them, and she called me while I was at work. Yo, did you take a pack of my gum? Are you serious?
How'd she know it was you right away though? That one.
Well, she asked mom first because mom was home. I wasn't at home.
Ah.
You welcome. She pestered me. I'm like, you ain't man. You called my phone. She would never call me while I'm at work unless she may bring her home something from the store. But yeah, so what was I? Yeah, I like Alex talking this shit. Now, I will say this. It's real easy for you, Alex.
Now you can have a hug.
Thank you, baby. How was your day?
It was great. It could have been bad if I knew where my gum was.
I love you, sweetheart. It's real easy to talk that shit. When he got over there in the building. No.
Well, I got what, Eddie? Come on now. You got to get back on the Wi-Fi. I'm losing you, Eddie.
Eddie, you sounded robotic there. You got to go to the good corner of the house.
Isn't this man? This man is in IT driving around with the computer server.
No Wi-Fi. That's wild.
No Wi-Fi. No 5G. Oh my God. He's been tearing into me for 3 minutes, and I don't know what he said. He's been letting me know, but I don't know. Get on your computer, Eddie.
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Alex. It's real easy for Alex to run his mouth when he got T-Pat over there in this corner. You know, it's real easy, but it's all good though.
And yeah, that's one that I've learned to be a little interested about. But there he goes. Oh, he gone. He's got feelings over there. You know, I don't even think T-Pat's. I know he's in the coaching room, but I don't even think he's one of our official coaches. I don't think
it's real easy for Alex to come in there talking all that shit. I'm sorry, talking all that stuff when he got T-Pat in the building. But it's all good though. But no, I like that. You know, you get tired of people saying, "Well, we just hoping for a good game and may the best team win." No, man, talk your shit. Dude, I'm sorry.
I already put the warning up. You already knew that.
No, man, you know, go ahead. I love that, man. Keep it up, Alex. That man said, "I want revenge. I can't wait to play Lexington week 1 because they got rid of me." Bro, you had like 9 family members, man. You know damn well they gonna cut you sooner or later.
Hey, man.
What they supposed to do? Wait for you to say, "Hey, man, I'm leaving," and now they gotta find 9 spots to fill? No, bro.
They only had 3. Only 3 to worry about.
Hey, 3
only
is
3.
hard, bro.
3 is hard.
People,
3 is hard. 3 is hard, but they already cutting me, so that's just 2. It's a tackle and a corner. That's it.
Man, you know how hard offensive lineman is to find in this league, bro?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Bro. I absolutely do. Why do you think I had the conversations I did?
They're either gonna cut you or wait for you to say, "Hey, man, I'm leaving," and then you mess around, and let them know around 2 days for free agency. No, bro, you got to go. But no, I respect that though. That man said, "I want less than week 1. Let's go get him."
The only thing that I'm upset about it, honestly, is that it is week 1 because we are going to be part of the quad box. We are not going to have our own dedicated commentator team on it. So that is one of those things that,
I know
it
one
is.
thing, Ken better not put me calling the game on a quad box. I'm not doing that.
That's one of those that, if I remember right, wasn't that one? I think it was a no commentary setup at the last convention.
It was like one commentator and he was switching games. You know what? We did that in Vegas too, though. I think at the Vegas convention we had that.
We did.
Yeah, so we'll probably do something like that again. So I'm going to be part of that.
Our game was off in the corner somewhere. You could barely see us.
That's the only thing that I don't like about it being in week 1 is that, we've got no time to iron out any of those week 1 bugs because that can go either way. Anyone can laugh off a loss in week 1 to a certain extent, but you want to win in week 1. And it sucks to not be on the big screen with the double casters.
I hate,
but that's that's just me complaining to be selfish.
You don't know what's coming, what they gonna do.
No idea.
Change up.
Mm-hmm.
If you win, it's great. If it's I never get too confident after a win or a loss week 1. I don't get too high, too down. So
yeah,
you try to do it for the players, but it's just not a reality because you just don't know what's happening, especially when it's coaching changes and stuff like that.
Too much noise in the machine. We'll see what comes of it, though. It's going to be something. I think that this is some of the best matchup making that I've seen in week 1 in general. Like, there's so many good beef rich storylines that are there. So much bad blood everywhere on this week 1 schedule. Everybody hates everybody, and I love that.
It is football, honey.
I'm hoping Doug make it.
What'd you say?
I'm hoping Doug makes it. I know T posted something about it, depending on how his knees feeling about around that time, if he can make the travel. So I'm hoping her husband come through.
Speaking of which, he says, hi, Pitt's coming for you in week 1. You need to make sure you have your butt there at the convention, honey. That's what you need to make sure.
Doug, suck it up, take some cough syrup, rub some tussin on it, and come on through, man.
Cough syrup for your knee replacement. Okay.
Hey, that's my grandma, man. The solution for everything for my grandma was just put some tussin on it. You'll be all right.
Maddie, what's going on, Maddie, baby? Good to see you, sugar. So
hey,
let's talk.
Was Mark Chisholm here earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
It's good to see him, man. It's like we said, Poe said his name 3 times and he disappeared out of nowhere. That was dope. Speaking of which,
was he in your VC?
Nah.
No.
Oh, he just came and said hi.
Yeah, that's my homie, man. Like he saw we streaming, he jumped in.
That's what's up, man. I missed it.
Yeah, he's part of the Mississippi Generals. He a part of the ownership.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, meet him in Swole right now. Then I know Benny Honda.
Wait, how Swole part of it? He own a team. That's illegal. I'm about to hang up off. I'm about to get up.
I don't miss.
I'm about to call Ken right now. No, dog.
The same way when he was on Atlanta and they was doing it, and he had the Adams.
Yeah, well, the rules didn't change since then. I'm about to get Cam a call right now.
Don't be hating on him.
Ashley, why your owner's such a cop?
Man, bro, never that, man. F12.
Hey,
I did not know Mark was ownership, man. That's what's up, dude.
Hey, but so Ashley didn't know that we beat y'all the last 2 seasons. You remember?
No, I said I had to.
Oh no!
Like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, we beat y'all the last 2 seasons. She talking about we sure. Like she don't know.
Okay, first of all, first of all, no disrespect, but let me tell you something. When we played y'all, bro, I was in school. Well, I still am in school, but actually, and this I don't really talk about this, but it's whatever nowadays. But bro, I was in school working. My mom had just moved here, bro. I was barely home. I think I was running like 2 sims a week for like 5-6 weeks in a row last season.
What about the season before that?
I ain't got no excuses the season before that.
All right. Well, we gonna play again.
But what happened the season before that though? When we spanked y'all ass.
Y'all got us. Well, I'm saying we won last.
Oh wait, you didn't mention that though.
Yeah, he
we won last 2.
He skipped over that part when we beat that ass.
But we gonna play again. We gonna see y'all.
Hey, how many times we pick off your quarterback that game? Was it 4 or 5? I forgot.
I had told her, I said I look forward to y'all game. I just be sitting there. You know what I do? I just like watching all these little. I watch all the shows, and I just like when people say when y'all say we gonna lose. That made me go harder.
Dude, everybody take it so personal, bro. I gotta pick somebody to win, somebody to lose.
I know. I'm just saying. I just take it. Just even everybody. Mark, boy, when they say we lose, it made me go harder.
One time I picked Mexico City to lose, dog. Bro, they won that game like the last minute. Bro, before the credits was even rolling, Mike Dax called me. Hey, bro, don't ever pick against us to lose again. God dang, bro. My bad.
You would get mad for real.
And then every time I pick DC to lose and they win, that's your text me, hey, bro. You gonna learn. Calm down, bro.
Sully is in the building. We'd love to see the Mississippi Generals in the SFLm. Great minds, great ideas, and great people.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, I'm on my computer, so maybe I might lose y'all before then.
Okay. All right, no worries. I'll have you back on if you have to leave.
All right.
You good?
My signal, I got cricket wireless, so I'm gonna probably lose y'all.
Yeah. Y'all got aluminum foil in y'all roof or something, messing me up. So we're gonna talk about the Mississippi Generals. As a matter of fact, one of the three I saw. 3 teams that were applying for SFLm bid. You had the Desmontes Corn Kings. I don't know if that was a real thing. If it was, all right.
Very real.
Okay, dope. And then we have Dakota Bison, led up by Chad. I'm not Chad. Jesus.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah, it was Chad.
Oh, okay, it was Chad. Okay. And so Desmontes is with Holdorf, right? Zach Holdorf?
Yeah, Zach.
Okay. And so we have you representing the Mississippi General. So tell me, why Mississippi, of all places, to have it? And what was your inspiration behind?
Yeah, we did real legitimate answer on that one, dog.
Yeah, so, of course, I'm from Mississippi.
And you from there? Okay, say less.
Yeah, so then Mississippi Generals is actually, kind of based, it was a lot. So where I'm from, actually, I'm from a place called Columbus, Mississippi. And that was actually one of the first places that they had Memorial Day. Like, they had the Civil War down there, and the nurses did something for the Union soldiers that passed away. And that was like 1892 or something like that. So, and then also the high school that my parents went to was Lehigh Generals. It was actually named after Robert E. Lee. So I just wanted to tie that in a little bit. Then also due to the fact that I was in the Marine Corps, so that's why I wanted to do general, just, soldier, military, just to tie in the military as well. So, yeah, that was what it was all about. And then I just figured out, like I said, we don't have too many. I was looking at Mississippi because I was like, well, we don't have, I know Atlanta left, and then we don't have no Alabama team. So I just figured that was a good place, Mississippi, because we don't have no place. We don't have Alabama, Atlanta gone. So, and that's where I'm from. So, yeah.
So what would you like year one, hypothetically speaking, you guys get the bid, right? What would you like your very first season in the SFLm to look like?
I'm just big on branding. So I just want us to look, like I said, I want to make sure that I showcase all our players. So I would like to do interviews, content on them, just make them feel a part of the league. So I want to make sure when they, I see a lot of times people might go through the SFLm and then we had a quarterback, Adams, we won that year. His name was Dots. He won and everything, and he just disappeared. So I don't really know what that was about. So I don't want my players to do that. I want to be able to keep, just make them feel like, family atmosphere. They're a part of something bigger than themselves, and bring that into, if they go pro, that same attitude. I don't want people where they do like one season and they leave. So I just want to build up that like I said, build up that fun and excitement about the league again that I had. Like I said, that I still have. I've been in this league since 2020 now, so
yeah. Time flies, man. Time flies.
Yeah.
So, hold on, let me go back up to my questions for Alex. So, you had your bid with ownership. You know, you were the owner of the SFLm team yourself, Alex. What is one misconception that fans have about owning an SFLm team?
You know, it's hard to say because I don't feel like there's too many assumptions by fans of ownership. Fans themselves of the SFLm are fans of the league, are members of this community by and large. We don't have a following bigger than us, so it's more about understanding. You know, I guess to some extent, what are some general assumptions about the community? Or that the community might have about being an owner. In the minor leagues, there's basically no real sponsorships outside of what you can drum up in your own interpersonal connections, what you might be able to lean on with people you know that might have the spare cash available and willingness to invest in sponsoring your team. It's largely a labor of love, something that's you take a loss on, but we all kind of know that coming in, right? It's hard to make money doing this. And it's a passion project. And it's something that we love about sharing our time and our energy with each other.
I need the link.
That same understanding that is extended, I think, is a really good quality about the community. I think the hardest thing or the biggest assumption is that you could do it on your own or that you could do it with only yourself and one other person. Let me tell you, I learned very quick how impossible that is, how you need more than just one person doing the coaching. You need more than one person responsible for communications on a public facing side. You need more than one person responsible for communicating from your coaching staff into your own locker room. And that's make it one more. If your ownership isn't directly communicating, then you need to have someone that is talking on behalf of ownership. It's a challenge to wear that many hats. It's a challenge to wear a whole lot of hats in the first place, especially considering that a lot of people that are applying to be an owner or that have approached me about being an owner either don't have any front office experience themselves from any point in time in this particular league, or are actively part of a front office now. Now it doesn't seem like that's a very problematic distinction, right? But if you're busy in one front office, if you're wearing hats for one team, how much more space do you have on your head? How many more hats can you stack on top of your tower of hats before something starts to fall off? It's hard to do it by yourself.
It is.
So it's so important to have a concept of staff around you and to have that support network in place. Because if you're going to own a team, your players deserve it from you. And if you are only owning that team and you're a coach, that is the one place in time where I could see an owner doing it all. But even then, what other responsibilities do you have on your plate? If you do have a 9-to-5 job, that's understandable that you can do this in your spare time. But is this your only hobby? Is owning and running a team the only spare hobby that you're going to have? No, you probably have your own pro team that you're on and interacting with, or that you have some responsibility to as a player. Even if it's just a matter of you want to check in, you also want to plug your team in there so that you got that relation between the major league team that you're a part of and the minor league squad that you own. You want to have that you want to see your own teammates going down to see what you're working on there. So you got to be present for them to care about you. So suddenly you start running out of time before you even realize it. doing it all yourself.
Yeah. It's not easy. I had to, basically twist Eddie's arm even just to have him to get some help because, when it's your baby, when it's your team, your creation, you want to be hands-on with everything, right? But then you slowly realize that it takes a village to really be successful, So having help is definite. Having good help and dependable help I think is going to be the recipes to success for any coach. Eddie, I know you mentioned something about, if he can hear me. I know you mentioned something about the stream. If you go to the live, there it is. There he is.
Yeah, I would say I know like one thing that helped me is like we did win, like I think the last year that Adams was in the minor leagues, we won championship. And I was a part of that. So I already kind of know what you need to do to win in the minor league. So that's why I'm so trying to win a major league one too, so I can just be like I won in the majors and the minors. So hopefully one day before I leave, we can win a championship in the pros. We'll see.
You'll get there, man. You'll get there. Not before us, but you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding.
No mercy.
Eddie. So Arizona cannot have another season like last season. What is your plan to ensure that we make it deeper into the playoffs, or make it to the playoffs as, like we are normally there?
Is that a demand?
Yeah, that's a demand. Yep. Definitely. Can he hear me?
See, like he still getting ready.
Lord. He must be okay. Are you talking to us? No, he not. Okay.
And then
this man's trying to figure out where his mic's at.
That's crazy. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I was just saying how Alex was talking about. So I was a manager for like about 10 years, and then that's when I really learned about the power of delegation. Mm-hmm. So eventually I do want to delegate, but like I said, I just want to delegate to the right people. So that's why I was even saying when I did my video, I'm not looking for, I'm looking for people that I know is going to, that want to be a part of this. I don't want people that's lukewarm. I need people that's really dedicated and want to be a part of something great. And then if I get those people, I can build. But I just need the right people. So I'm not going to be trying to get just anybody and everybody just because I'm like need people. We need the right people. So that's why I'm really going to be big on. Like I said, I know Mark, that's someone big on. Then like I said, we got a couple people we're talking to. So, but I want to delegate for sure because I said, like Alex said, you can't do all this stuff by yourself. And then like I feel like the more I delegate and the better I am at delegating, that's the better you coach or GM or owner you are. Because if you can get stuff done through other people, that's how you're really being successful. Like if I can hand off my team to another person and let him coach it and they're winning, that's better than me coaching and winning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. you want to get to where you can hand off the keys, but like I said, just nowadays, like people are not committed. Like I said, especially like you get people that say they do stuff, and like I said, one little thing happened. Like I said, it could have been me. I had gallbladder surgery. That could have been my time then to say, "Oh no, I don't want to do this. I'm too busy." I still figured out how to do it. So I want that same dedication. So
right. I guess because we have it, you want to be able to surround yourself with people that are like-minded. That's important.
Yeah, so hopefully, like I said, I'm just gonna keep doing my messaging and my content, and I'll gravitate to them people that's those people come to me.
All right. So I have lightning round questions for everybody. Eddie, are you still muted? Lord have mercy.
Can y'all hear me
okay.
now?
Yeah, we got you.
Yes.
There we go. He lives.
There we go.
Before we move on to the lightning round questions, I do have a question that I don't know if you heard. So what are we gonna do this season? It's gonna be different, man, because we have to make it, deep into the playoffs and to the championship. Like that's we can't miss it no more, man. So what is your plan to make sure that we do our thing this year? Can he not hear me?
He's stalling. This man's nervous. You hear it? You hear?
Damn.
I'm being a bully right now. I need to stop.
Nah, he's usually quick with it.
Yeah. See, it's easy. It's easy for somebody who don't coach. He just sit on the sidelines and let.
Yes, it is.
Stack up the W's.
Yes, it is. It's very easy for me.
So you looking for
no. I mean, I gotta learn to manage my schedule better. I got a lot going on, but I can't make excuses when I got 30 people on the squad, who relying on me. But the good news is, for the first time in a long time, it's not just me doing it by myself. So I look forward to the help that Keith has given. Robert Brady is offering up to help when he can. Mike Twin Screw is offering up to help when he can. And also Jesse French is offering to help up. He's already assisted us with some stuff already behind the scenes. So I'm looking forward to managing all this help because I'm not used to it. I've been taking notes in the coaches channel, and those guys are saying, "Hey, man, what's this about?" And I'm like, "Oh, damn, my bad. That was a note for me." I'm not used to actually having help, so I'm getting used to it.
Good. So with
Jesse's
the help,
a solid dude. Jesse's a solid dude. I'm so excited for him to be in Arizona.
Yeah. Things had to happen the right way for that to happen. You know what I mean? So that was a great pickup, I think. But
yeah.
So were there any surprises that happened in the off season that you guys want to talk about? Anything that kind of surprised
Shout out to
you?
Anchorage for making that happen.
What'd he say?
He said, "Shout out to Anchorage for making that happen." So was there anything that happened this offseason?
They did their job.
Was there anything that happened this offseason that you guys found very interesting? Maybe somebody went somewhere you weren't supposed to, the way you didn't think not that they weren't supposed to, but that was very surprising. Like for me, OKC being able to pick up all those players so that Bovine didn't have to pay all them high prices. That was a good look because he already told me that he was not getting ready to pay for all those NPCs again. So for them to actually get the help that they needed, that front office worked really hard to be able to kind of help alleviate that.
They did. There was a lot of boots on the ground effort there.
Man. So is there anything else that you guys want to make mention of before we move on to the lightning round questions that it's going to go really fast?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Lexington getting just so many different players to come in and plug in, and so many that are like people talking about it like it's resurrections is one of those things that I feel is hard to ignore. Also, they have a fullback now.
Yes, there you go.
They have a fullback for the first time in 2 seasons. Right after I spent 2 seasons complaining about not having a fullback.
Yeah, they wait till you leave. They say, "Okay, yeah, we'll get."
I know, right? I'm saying. But no, that's all I got.
Coach, what about you? Coach Poe, what about you?
Not really. I mean, I kind of just focus on our team and what we doing. One thing I'm happy about with my team is, I got to shout out my boy because he didn't have to do this, and it was very I'm very happy he did this because he helped me out with Swole and Swole moving the offensive tackle. Because we was talking about how hard it is to get linemen. So he did that for me because like I used to be mad. I look at Arizona every year, I'd be mad. I'd be like, man, y'all got a good ass offensive line. So that always just get me upset. So I was getting on Swole last year, like, bro, we got 3 damn linemen. I can't do nothing with 3 linemen. They just blitzing on the edge with that damn lineman we ain't got. So I was getting upset. So he felt my frustration and he ended up moving the tackle for me. So I really appreciated that. And then we got Nick Finch. So this is like my first time even having 4 wide receivers. I've been having 2 wide receivers for like I think for a long time, for like last 3 seasons. So it's like my first time with.
You got some toys in the box.
Yeah, this is my first time with 4 wide receivers. First time with 4 linemen in a while. Because we lost Max and we never replaced him. So that was another thing. That's probably why we didn't go to playoffs either. Because Max was like our best offensive lineman. He was like. We never replaced him, so that was kind of hurting us that we never replaced him. So I'm just excited about, like I said, I just got a little bit more toys on offense, so I can kind of play around a little bit. So I kind of want to just make sure I experiment. I don't like doing the same thing all the time because I feel like when I do the same thing all the time, that's not really helping me as a coach. So I try to grow and learn new concepts and new things. So we'll see what I cook up.
Sounds like a plan, man. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I got one more thing I say because I'm really proud of this, and I didn't have to do this, but I did this. So, like, what I did last year, it was actually kind of during the end of the season. Is they have this thing. It's actually my little whistle right here, but it's called Sideline the Soldiers. So it's a coaching clinic, and they basically like. I went through it and it was basically coaching, but it was like real coaching. It wasn't no simulation shit, but it was like NFL coaches was in there. Like Mac Brown was there, Matt Strong, Steve, the one from Chiefs, Steve Sarkansky. I might be saying his name wrong, but they was in there and they was coaching. Like you said, they was going through each coach group. Then we can go to whatever group we want to go to learn more about. So that was a week class. So I did that too. Like I said, I think that really helped me. Like I said, I just be really wanting to learn more about X's and O's. So I read a lot and I like watch videos and like I said, go to coach seminars. So I'm just really trying to I really try to like I like strategy. So that's why I'm really big on strategy. So I like strategy and I like playing the top coaches and seeing what's going on. So I like doing most with less. Like it was a few times I had top teams hit me up. I had championship teams hit me up. I don't like if I go to Vancouver and win with Vancouver, I don't feel like I'm doing nothing. Like if you go to Vancouver, why can't you not win with Vancouver if they one of the best teams? So I want to win with the Adams. Like I want to win with who I have. So we'll see when we get to it.
Hey man, I'm excited. I love it, man. I do. I have lightning round questions. Hold on, let me see. I've got 2 more comments in the chat. Oh yeah, they was talking about your lag, Eddie. It was real, man. It was real, but people was being patient. Let's see. All right, lightning round. I would like for each one of you to finish this sentence. The future of the SFL is Eddie.
Why you got to come to me first with that?
Good. The future of the SFL is.
That's a 2-part answer. For the SFL, it's always bright.
Okay.
Anytime you can have a league 27 seasons in and going, he doing something right over there despite some of the criticism he gets. He's doing something right. Mm-hmm. For me, you already know it. It's to be continued, man. That's it.
So basically, right. Anyway, Coach Poe.
Well, this is like I'm in a lot of simulation leagues. I even run my own. But this was actually one of the first leagues I joined, and it's still one of my favorite leagues. So I think the league's doing good. I think it's a good future, and I think especially if they let me be a part of SFLm, it would even be better because, like I said, I can add a lot of stuff. Like even my thing, pole politic, and I've been doing that for 18 years. So that just shows you my amount of dedication towards anything I'm doing. So I feel like they let me join. I'll be able to help the league grow further as well.
Okay. Alex, the future of the SFL is?
In flux. I think we're at an interesting point in SFL history because of how much we're getting. We're getting to a point where I think there's been so much change in both leagues at both levels. The fact that we have an SFLm since I took over, and since Ellie also took over, there's been massive amounts of turnover in the teams that are there, that have been there. We've seen several promotions. Even whenever I was taking it over, we were seeing the league go from 8 teams to 2 teams effectively, with 6 teams existing in both places. That kind of change happened right as I was arriving and getting myself settled in here. And even then I was hearing people talk about all of these teams that aren't here anymore and how much things have already changed. And there's that ripple effect of one thing changes or 2 things change in the minor leagues that ripples upwards. In the SFL, whenever there's also big changes that are in the front offices and in teams and ownership groups change, merge, shift around, rebranding happens, that's a lot of opportunities for new blood to come in and affect the league, as long as there's a healthy mix and collaboration with the established culture. But there's opportunities for that established culture to also change itself, grow, look to adapt to the future, because the same playbooks that worked in season 22 and season 23, whenever we were first getting on to this particular engine, those books aren't as competitive anymore because they're more figured out, they're more solved, they're more understood. The game is always evolving. So the ownership groups, and the new ownership groups especially, are going to have opportunities to make themselves known, to communicate, and to talk with their peers at this upcoming conference. That being on the docket, I think, speaks to the fact that the SFL will have change on the horizon as a result of those conversations, one way or another. There's lots of things to be excited about for this upcoming season. I don't think that we'll see those changes come immediately to us, but enjoy what we have and be ready for it to change again, because there's been so much in my life that's changed since the last convention. You know, a lot can happen in a year.
Indeed. Speaking of which, question I just thought of. If the SFL did not exist or no longer exists, what would you be doing with your time?
I'm using a lot of RPGs right now, so my knee-jerk reaction would be probably 1 or 2 more tabletop RPGs than I'm already doing. I'm getting myself really plugged into the local church here in Oklahoma, and into the local LGBTQ community, and some of the charity work that's being done here in the greater Oklahoma area. And I'm finding that human connection really gratifying. So if I weren't looking for that human connection here and looking for more of that competitive energy to be satisfied in these confines, I'd either be looking for more human connection or looking for another sports league to stick my nose in.
Tough question to even consider, but Coach Poe, what would you be doing if the SFL didn't exist anymore?
Probably doing the same thing. Like I said, I already got my own brand, and like I said, I got a couple of my own sim leagues I run. So I'll probably be trying to find another league similar as possible. Like I said, I'm a real fan of the main thing I like about this league is strategy, and I feel like this is one of best leagues, especially football, that allows you to kind of implement your strategy how you want. So that's what I really enjoy about this league the most. So I'll be trying to find something like that, or I'll just, like I said, I'll try to find my own. Oh, well, what I like now is, I don't know if y'all play the college football 27.
No,
they have a coach mode on there, so I like that. So I've been playing that coach mode a lot. So
they don't have it on PC.
Yes, they do.
What? They
Yeah,
put it
I
on
bought
PC now?
Yeah, it's on PC.
Okay,
I got it. But yeah, they got a
didn't
coach
they
mode
microtransaction it up?
Yeah, they said they did, but not on. I mean, how I'm playing it now, I'm not getting any transactions. But I like
will.
Coach mode. It reminds me of the. I don't know if you played back in the day that game was called NFL Coach.
No, I know about it though. But you know who did play a lot of it? This is a fun fact for you. Michael Goodman and Jimmy Hatsis used to run their own league where the engine they used was NFL Coach.
That game was hard. That was
and that was what they used, and that's what they were doing before they came here.
That's why they were so successful then.
That's why they understood how to coach. They understand X's and O's.
You want me to tell you what happened? So I was in that coaching seminar, and they was asking everybody why they joining. And I told them, I said, man, don't make fun of me, but I'm in the simulation football league, and I'm trying to be a better coach. And then one of them was like, man, it was the coach from Mississippi State. He was like, oh, man, we used to play NCAA all the time, coach mode, and that helped us a lot. They was like, a lot of the simulation stuff actually do help you in real coaching. And I was like, yeah. So it's still the mental part, the X's and O's. So like I said, that college football is pretty tight. Like I said, I didn't know that coach mode is new. That's pretty good. And the NFL coach, that game is, I like that game. They need to bring that back. Well, they got it on the college football now, but I think they need to bring that out again because it's pretty good. It's pretty. They did a good job on that game.
All right, then. Eddie?
Shit, I don't even know, to be honest with you. I have to figure it out. I mean,
how long you been living and breathing this league, Eddie?
A long time.
12 years. But I'm about to be pushed out the door in a minute, so I guess I'm going to have to figure it out.
Yeah, I got to go. Let's hit these other rapid fires.
All right. I got one more for you because I do want to go ahead and get ready to end it too. Who in the SFL does not get enough recognition for the work that they do within the league?
Swole. Yeah, I would say Swole. That's what I'm gonna say. I see it, so he does a lot.
I'll let y'all give Swole his flowers because he absolutely does immense amounts of work for the majors and for the minors.
He owned the team. He won chips with him he owned a team in the minors. He won multiple championships with him. He ran and still runs the minor social media.
Yeah.
He ran the front office of Atlanta for years, won a chip with them, participates on a field as a player for years. He helps me with the Streets of Talking stuff in the background. The man wears a lot of hats, and I don't think he gets enough credit. I personally think had he not owned the team, that he would be down there running the minors as well. But that dude, he wears a lot of hats, and in my opinion, he don't get enough credit for it.
Quality dude. I couldn't agree that Swole's a great one, but since y'all both gave him his flowers, I'm going to give someone who's a newer presence in the league, who's also trying to put in the work, not even necessarily trying to make his mark, but he's doing it anyway. And I get to shout out because he's my teammate now. I get to be really proud of him. Dondis Telecarne. Since he's come in, he's been since he joined the league, since day one, he volunteered, not because he was wanting to, but because Boston Rebels needed another body in the coaching room, and so he volunteered and immediately started coaching defense just as a personal favor to me. And since then, he's continued to coach for every team that he's on. He's been part of the San Diego minor leagues coaching room even after he left that squad. He was doing work in the majors for his team, the Miami, over in Miami. He was coaching for them at the same time as he was coaching for San Diego this past season. And while he's been doing that, he's also thrown his hat in the ring of broadcasting. And called the most games for the minor leagues this past season for anyone that's not DJ Kilgannon. Are you kidding me? This man has been tireless. He is also now casting games in the majors and is one of my favorites to hear on a call, especially now that he's really started to find his voice. I really couldn't be happier and prouder of Don DeStella, a.k.a. John Campbell, when he's behind the mic.
Sorry. Yeah, I always like the broadcasters. I appreciate y'all because I mean, like Eddie, then it's a couple more people I really like listening to because like they break down the game and help you understand it more. So.
Oh, Eddie, one of the greatest statisticians in the booth in booth history. Gage, yeah, that guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, he doing his thing. What's up, First Gen?
Nice to see you, First Gen. Thank you for being here. And you know what I realized before I give you guys the last word? Coach, you linked your Twitch and your YouTube channel to this.
You did.
That is absolutely dope. I didn't even know you can do that.
Yeah, I was trying to get more eyes on it. Because I was like, oh, you live. I thought you weren't going to be live. So I was like, well, I might well stream and get more people watching it.
Well, I appreciate that, brother. I really do, man.
Man. And then I just want to start saving all our I'm just gonna keep a file of all the Mississippi General stuff. So I want to save it too. I already have it.
Beautiful. Well, I tell you what. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, baby.
That's my homie. It's my homie. They like some OGs, man. They be all playing video games though. But like that's why they name first gen gamers, like first generation gamers. So they like all like OGs in their 50s playing video games. So it's like future me. They all. So that's my homie. He be in there playing.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we should have a show dedicated to all of the, old school gamers, and we talk about all the old school games and why, the pros and cons of all that good stuff. That's a good off-season thing.
That's what I really like. One of the things I really like about this league is when we was on All Pro Football, ESPN. I'm not a fan of like Madden and the new shit. I like the old look, the old feel. I like even doing the playing the regular sims. I like looking at old players. So I like that feel.
You do music too?
Yeah, he do.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to talk to him because I need some music that ain't gonna get me in trouble on my show.
Yeah, they're on Twitch because he's on Twitch, so they got a channel on Twitch where they do music. They have shows, a lot of stuff. That's my home.
Oh, hey man, I love it. Well, fellas, it has been an hour and 47 minutes. I thought we were only gonna be here for an hour. My bad. But it was a pleasure hanging out, chilling with you guys. Please don't be strangers. Come back whenever you can. But I do want to give you the last word. So, Coach Poe, I'm gonna start with you. Anything that you want to get off your chest, anything that you want to say to the league right now, maybe why you'd be a good coach be a good owner for the Mississippi Generals right now is the time.
Yeah, I think they make the announcement tomorrow. Well,
yes, they do.
So I think I was like the only.
Oh, that's official?
No, they announced it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I think I was it's three of us, or how many it is.
The way you talking, though, it's like you kind of giving it away, but it's all good.
No, I didn't tell me anything. I don't know nothing. But I was just saying,
okay.
I'm the only one that like, okay, we made the announcement, like, we put a bid in, and then I'm the only one that made a video talking about why I did a bid. So that kind of like lets me know, like, okay, and that was like on the 12th. So it's like, there ain't no other team made a video just saying what's up, what they trying to do. So that was kind of like,
I think having Mark in your corner made you a strong bid too.
But even I hear with Mark too, but that's another thing. How you was talking about Alex, how you was talking about Dundex, that's me, bro. I started in this league 2020, I was on Lincoln and I was coaching Lincoln. And I was started day one coaching Lincoln. And then I went to Atlanta and I was doing stats the whole goddamn time I was at Atlanta. I went to Cannon. I was there, me, Mike Twinschool, KJ, running all them goddamn sims by ourselves. They got good. Then Miles jumped in and took over. I went to Adams, built them up like that. So, I mean, I've been doing the same thing. It's just like I don't really be trying to get my name out there and all that stuff and bragging, but I've been a part of this league and I've been doing a lot of work from day one. Even Mark, I coached Atlanta by myself. When I took Atlanta to the playoffs, that was me and Swole. That was nobody else. Mark was not helping us with that. So that was not Mark input. So I've been doing this for a while. Like I said, 6 years by myself. So, and then like I said, just my experience. Like I said, I have leadership experience. I'm a Marine. I got MBA. I got a Master in Psychology. So I've been doing my own podcast for 18 years. I done interviewed 600 people, like Grammy Award winners, athletes, whoever, name it. I just don't brag like that, but I interviewed so many successful people. And I'm even, like I said, I studied for boxing. This is even this right here. I'm a USA boxing coach.
That's crazy.
Hey, USA boxing. I'm a coach, so I did a lot of things, and I learned a lot, and I work hard. So yeah, that's why I say I don't know if people know that, but I do a lot. So people should, if they don't know about me, like I said, just go into my YouTube and just tap in and see all the stuff I was doing. I don't think a lot of people, like all these other people, I know Zach and I know Chad, they do a lot, but if you put everything together, I don't think there are a lot of people are doing, even the owners in the majors, I don't think a lot of people are doing everything I'm doing, like I'm doing too. So.
Indeed, man. Well, that's why you've been in the game for a very long time. So if anybody that's in the
I just don't be bragging, man. I hear you, Eddie. I hear y'all always bringing up the Mighties and all them other coaches, man. But I'm up there too, bro. That's why I be trying to beat you every year, because you always bring them coaches up and you'll never bring me up. Or you just bring it up like, or you think Swole doing it. It's like, bro, no. Yeah, Swole doing it.
Okay, first of all,
he's taking it personal. He's taking it personal.
I gotta take it personal, man. Like I said, I don't say nothing, but I keep it in my mind, and I'm taking notes.
Respect, man. So Swole, when I do be giving Swole credit, he did one day say, "Hey, man, it ain't just me. I got help over here." I didn't know you was helping him. I thought he was doing this solo until he told me that. So, hey, man, respect, bro. I respect anybody in this league who does. I don't care if you're a winning coach, losing coach, mediocre coach, bro. Anybody who take time out their day to do this shit, man. As much as y'all know how much time this shit takes, this stuff takes. Hey, respect to y'all, man, for real.
To always say this, and I was like, so how many coaches took two expansion teams to the playoffs, from beginning to the playoffs?
How many what?
How many coaches? Like I took two expansion teams to the playoffs. I took Cannon to the playoffs. I took Adams to the playoffs. I was with them from day one, and I took them to the playoffs. So how many coaches?
That's right. You was coaching in Canton. That's right.
Yeah, I was saying nobody even say that. Like I said, I'm not trying to brag, but I was there. I was there when Canton. When I took them to the playoffs, I left. Then they took off, but I got them to that point. I don't sit there and brag, but you can tell. Like even when they started making the playoffs in Super Bowl, Mike All was messaging me saying, "Hey, you helped us. That team you saw, that was me telling them we need those players. And that's how we got to be. That team you saw was me telling them that's what we need. That's how we got to be. That running game, that offensive line, that was my mindset. And I was on defense before I went to offense. So I set defense up first. Then I went to offense and helped the offense. But but I guess because I left too early, people just thought it was Miles. Because I left. They went to the playoffs, and I left, and then they started going to the championship. But like I said, I gave them. Then even Adams, we made the playoffs. I think we made the playoffs our first season as an expansion team, and nobody even said nothing about that. Yeah, we had a couple seasons off, but we was making the playoffs every season from expansion. We had we was like fucking 14-0 at home for a little bit. Nobody said nothing about that. Right? We was an expansion team. We was like undefeated for like 2 seasons.
Man, hold on. Now you capping, dog, because you was getting all.
I was capping. We was undefeated at home.
No, I know that. I'm not saying you
people were talking
about
you is what we're saying.
Was talking about.
They weren't talking about me.
Hey,
they like you said, they talking about Swole and whoever.
They didn't say Swole was undefeated at home. They said Albuquerque was undefeated at home.
No, I'm saying my name. I'm saying when you name these coaches, I ain't hearing me. I'm talking about
he's saying he wants
all these podcasts.
This man wants his glory. This man wants his glory.
Podcast, I'll be make sure to say Bo Politica and the Albuquerque Adams is busting ass this year.
You better.
Otherwise, he gonna complain. He gonna let it know.
I want him to mention Swole's name. Who the heck is Swole? He coaches.
I'm saying me and Swole been doing this together since Atlanta. So we've been.
I ain't never heard of Swole. Who's Swole?
Who's this
Swole dude?
4 years.
Who was Swole?
Who's this Swole dude? I ain't heard of him.
For real. Listen.
I don't know who he is.
Alex, final words, baby. Then now we're about to be here another 30 minutes.
No, I'll keep it quick. Detroit's ready. I'm ready. The family is ready. Everyone just wants the same thing. A great season of football.
Eddie.
This man's gonna be checking his closet for T-Pat at night.
That man beat me twice in the championship game. You damn right I am.
I'm trying to get Big Dog from your team.
No, that ain't happening, dog. He a Scorpion for life. Slow down, bro.
Yeah, okay.
That's fact, they made a graphic for him just today. Respect to that dude, brother. He ain't going nowhere. He a Scorpion long as I'm here. No,
I need him and TJ. I need TJ too.
No, Eddie.
TJ Punk. No,
y'all got my boys on there. Him and TJ, my boy. They're my boys.
TJ Punk. You know
what?
That's
my
Real
boy.
Talk, bro. Man, we almost lost him, dude. We had to reel him back in. Actually, he came to us and said, "You know what, y'all? I was gonna leave, but I just can't see anybody other than AJ throwing me the ball." I said, "That's what I'm talking about." So
yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He a real good dude.
Eddie, last word.
But now that I know that, I got to work even harder to keep him. No, but I ain't got nothing much to add, man. Season around the corner. Looking forward to getting this thing popping. I'm not overlooking anybody. You know, our next opponent is our most important one. Trying to keep everybody happy while at the same time focusing on the main goal, which is to find a way to win. Whether we win by 1 or win by 30, just win, baby. That's all I want. That's it.
Say win, baby, win.
Indeed. Now, fellas, if you guys want to stick around backstage, if y'all don't, you can. Once I end this, then I can cut everything off. Y'all can continue the conversation. But I got to get in under 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and end things now.
I'm about to ride out because I got to get some studying.
But it was a pleasure.
For sure.
Yeah, nice talking to you, Alex.
Always a blessing. Looking forward to the season.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. Yeah, you ain't gonna need it, Detroit. Y'all good.
I ain't gonna say good luck to Albuquerque. They in my division, so I hope y'all get swept.
I'm so ready to be the villain this season. Nobody wants us to win.
You know what? As long as y'all finish with one less win than us, that's all I care about.
That's it. I just want to win the championship at the end of the day. That's it.
That's it.
All right, fellas, it was a pleasure. And thank you all for tuning in this evening. Thank you, Poe, for linking your channels with us to get more eyes on us. I'm really grateful to have this conversation, to have this time with each one of you. And please, like I said, don't be a stranger. Looking forward to bringing you guys another great podcast next week, y'all. But until then, you stay safe. Treat each other well. For Eddie, for Coach Poe, and for Alex Stryker, we are out. See you soon.
I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking and mixing and fixing the